How we doing, folks? Yeah, not been around for a little bit. Do apologise. Yeah, I've had the messages, Kate. Thank you. Um, yeah, still a lot of north of the gate issues. Dealing with legal matters and solicitors and their inability to do the job properly, and me having to learn how to do it as part explained last time I was here. Um, touch wood. I'm through that now. And as you can see, the sun's coming out. Um, Not a lot of my world has happened, but I did manage to get the new fuel prime button, which I put onto this one, and got this one working again. And we've got the issue with the free to me one. Um, The air filter was dirty. It was also a little bit rotten. I cleaned it, put it back in, hadn't realised it was rotten. Then it tried to suck it through the carb. So using a household sponge, cut the shape out to match, put it in, and we have a very handy extra saw. So that's a happy note. But in the time since last video and now, yeah, it's beaten me down psychologically, emotionally. Um, it's all button here broke me, and yeah, I'm gonna put my hand up. I'm gonna say, I was dealing with stuff I didn't know anything about, and I was having to learn fast. Wasn't easy, but it had to be done. So I've been kind of meandering around here, just looking around, wondering what to do. Jealous on it, not having the oomph in me. Get up and go. I got up and gone. Um, Zero enthusiasm, motivation. That was just in front of enthusiasm going down the road. And I would wander around trying to find a little glimmer of something to hold on to. And I always wonder the girls about, you get to see the signs of spring and all those wonderful little elements, things starting to grow, things coming to life. A sign that winter is behind us. Spring is looming, and things will start growing. The grass has got to be cut, seeds got to go in, an awful lot to do. Along with getting this finished, getting an extension done. There's so much to do this year. So, but now, touch wood, I can get my head down, get focused, and get cracking. Let's see what we're achieving this week. As much as possible is what I would like to say. Rain. We've had a lot of it, and obviously we've got puddles. As you can see, this ground's very uneven, but I've got a load of stone over the gate. What I'm going to do is have a clear up here, um, so that I can basically get a load of stone down on the floor here and in front of the man cave to try and reduce the amount of mud. It's all part of the process, but where my head's not quite focused yet, so we're just kind of doing menial jobs, things I don't have to think about, and just nice, steady, get myself back into the swing of it. She might be old, she might be a bit rickety, bit like me really, but here we go. She fired up into life. My mechanical multi-tool is going to go and dig up some stone. Well, that's got the shovel in place. Now for the wheelbarrow. And yeah, a little something to smile about. Been looking at trying to get one of these for a very long time, and they don't come up reasonably priced that often. So quite sought after. This is the old school Honda TRX 350. Engines on these are not notoriously bomb-proof. I've been looking for absolutely ages and ages and ages, and when I wasn't being able to do anything out here, and I was just scrolling marketplace etc. just to try and release the pressure on my mind, and this one turned up absolutely bomb-proof. It's as good as gold. Um, got here cheap. The pull start is knackered, but that can be fixed. That's not a big problem. And he said, "Oh, the horn don't work." I normally find shouting works pretty well, so I'm not bothered about that. And the rear brake, it don't work. It's seized. Something to do, we get it all apart, unseize it, put it back together. But it'll do what I need to do around here, saving me energy, saving me time. And also picked up one with the bubble wheels, bubble tyres, so it's low impact on the ground, and it'll cut timber, logs, stone, perfect. So my downtime's not been all down time. There's been up moments, and I've been going out picking up and getting ready for the summer season. Anyway, gotta get on. Bear in mind, look, I'm going slow to the engine so you can hear me. This one bucket load is a wheelbarrow load, and that wheelbarrow load down there every time, that's going to take a long time. Labour saving device. Got to crack on. Well, as you can see, the dogs are having a bit of fun, and the sun shines, and today, look at it, proper shiny. There's not a cloud in the sky, and yeah, I accomplished a bit yesterday. Got a little bit more to do with the stone in the workshop area. You'll see that in a bit, but it's good. It's good. Spring is here. I'm getting back into my stride, being able to do what I want to do, which is create my world and make my dream come true. So, but it's just such a beautiful feeling when the sun shines, isn't it? I mean, why is it not? So, sitting here, yes, a smile on my face. I hope you're smiling too. But to sit there, the girls are outside lapping up the sun, the energy is coming into the solar panels and giving me more power. So fingers crossed, maybe no more generator now. So many things revolve around the sun. The sun does. It gives me energy. The girls love being outside. I love being outside. It puts a smile on my face. And let's get many more of them. Spring is definitely in there now. We're just about roll on summertime, and then we can all moan about how hot it is. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and we'll see what the day brings us. Because this was fresh dug stone, there's a few lumpy bits in there. Using the digger, scatter it about. And what you're going to see now is me just going backwards and forwards, just scraping the top, using the blade. And as I'm going backwards and forwards, because I can feel myself in the digger doing this, so I just adjust the blade up and down, purely just to get it as level as we possibly can, plus tracking over it helps to compact it down. Only one way to find out. Well, that don't look too bad. Yeah, the ground's wet, stone's there, but it's pressed down. That's the first layer, and hopefully, for now, reducing the mud element. Once this dries out, I mean, it's very soft. But once that dries out and I track it a bit more, it will compact it down. I need it to dry out a bit more now before I can track it again. But it's starting to become a space. And if I'm a youngster, I'll be saying, pimp my ride. Found this tray. I think that's been here since day one, to be honest with you. One day it'll come in handy. Well, today's that day. What we're going to do, doesn't quite fit. So I shall cut the base of this out so that it sits on there perfect, because anybody that's got a quad's got to have the plastic tray on the front. A little bit of cutting at the bottom of the tray, fits over there a treat. Load of cable ties, and bingo, we have a usable compartment, box, cart tools, bits and pieces. Yeah, my flask or my packed lunch. Serves a purpose, that's important. Another little job, oh, excuse me, still got a bit of a funny chest, but another little job that needs to be done is all the little foam strips on these bars. As you can see, they move a lot in the winter time, the wind, etc, and they stop the polytunnel sheet from touching the metal on the really hot days. So what we have to do is climb up a bit. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. No, I'm not. So I just trying to patch up. I should get some new tape, really. Just trying to patch up what's there. It'll do another year. Yeah, I'll probably organise to do something like this as an autumn job. getting ready for the winter. But for this season, this will do the job. And I don't know how many more seasons I'll get out of this particular sheet. So what gives in first? Only nature's going to tell us that one. But yeah, it's all everything. Yeah, we all have good times. We all have bad times. Even this alternative world, everyone goes, "Oh, it's brilliant! It's brilliant." Well, yeah, it is. If it was, if I didn't think it was brilliant, I wouldn't do it, would I? So, getting ready for the growing season. Looking forward to that. That's something that I'm looking forward to. Getting things growing again. Start getting my own produce again. Having that healthier lifestyle. And God knows I need that at the moment. But, you know, these are my winter garlic, all coming up through. Oh, there's a weed in there. We don't want that one in there. Let's pull that one out. And I'll chuck a little bit of water on them. Kale that I started to grow, and due to life, I don't nothing with it. We can't always get it right, but if we keep trying enough times, we will. Anyway, folks, this is just this week. Yeah, a little bit of saying I'm coming back to being me. I'm coming back to being excited about doing things here as opposed to sort of just doing the chores, because I've not had the enthusiasm. But I can see that coming up the road. It's coming back, and we're going to be getting real good with it. I've got some wonderful, wonderful things coming and happening really quite soon. So please hang in there with me, and you can hopefully see some fun and games very soon. Anyway, folks, thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for being there for me. And thank you for those that message me because, am I okay? Because I've not been around for a while. It really is appreciated, and it's helped me get through this very dark winter. But here we are. Spring is in the air. Short sleeves on already. Yes. A little bit of watering, a little bit more tidying up in here, and I'll call it a day. But until next week, take care, people. Keep smiling. You know you want to.